Are you a manufacturer or perhaps a distributor with some light manufacturing who's trying to use the PBS distribution modules to run your operation? I'm talking about the inventory control, order entry, and purchasing modules. Maybe you're still using the former RealWorld Distribution modules to do the same. If I asked, I'll bet you'd tell me, we're fine. We've been using this for the last 20 years and it's worked just fine for us. If so, I have a question for you. How many spreadsheets or external databases do you have in order to keep track of information that PBS is not able to track for you? Even worse, how much of your business data is trapped in one or two key employees' heads? Probably a whole lot more than you're willing to admit. Do you still think your current system is working just fine? I'll bet there's times when you feel like you're buried under a mountain of paperwork that you just can't climb. Or maybe you feel like you're in a fight that you just can't win. You're not alone. There are lots of others who've gone through the same thing. PBS Manufacturing has helped many companies do more with less. Less time, less resources, and often less inventory. Our shop floor scheduling and material planning tools can help you automate these complex functions, allowing you to focus on executing your plans as opposed to spending hour after hour making them. PBS Manufacturing can help you take control of your inventory. Again, material planning tools will help you ensure you only have what you need when you need it. This level of visibility can help you both reduce inventory while increasing your on-time deliveries. In addition, we provide tools that will help you know exactly what you need to be making and when. All orders in PBS Manufacturing are date sensitive, which means we know exactly when a sales order needs to ship. You likely know that now. Does your current system tell you when you need to start manufacturing the item in order to meet that shipping date? This is where the distribution modules start to break down in a manufacturing environment. PBS Manufacturing's shop order management system can not only tell you when to have an item produced, but when it needs to be started, what materials you will need to make it, and whether or not you have those materials available to actually produce the order. When this is coupled with the material planning capability, you can gain tremendous performance increases, and as a result, you can dramatically improve your customer service levels. Many of our customers have seen a wonderful benefit when they do this: dramatically reduced lead times. Seriously, we've had customers who have cut lead times in half or better through better material planning and shop floor scheduling. The increased visibility across the operation allows them to react faster and make better business decisions, leading to a more efficient operation and a reduction in overall time that it takes to get orders out the door. It's amazing how much faster a product can be made when you have all the materials you need to make it. One customer told us it took 3 to 5 days from the time that they received an order from their customer to the time that it actually arrived on the production manager's desk. That's not a joke, nor is that an exaggeration. They were using the PBS distribution modules trying to run their manufacturing operation. The order would have to go to the owner for approval on pricing, back to sales to be entered into the system, out to engineering to have a handwritten work order document created, and then that document would move on out to purchasing so he could review whether or not they had the materials available to produce that order. If not, he'd begin placing purchase orders to satisfy this before finally passing it along to the production manager. Well, part of the problem was their inventory numbers were not always accurate. In fact, more often than not, they were inaccurate. So even at that point, the data that the purchasing manager believed to be true was not always true. Now, none of this accounts for the actual time that the production manager would have to invest if the finished product had subassemblies related to it. Within 6 months of going live on PBS Manufacturing, they reduced that time from 3 to 5 days to less than 1 hour. That's their words, not mine. The material planning function happened organically and was managed through standard reporting within PBS Manufacturing. During a return on investment discussion 2 years later, they actually calculated it out and realized that PBS Manufacturing had actually paid for itself within 6.5 weeks of realizing that time savings, and it paid for itself again every 6.5 weeks since. They figure it took about 6 months after going live to realize that time savings. Further, this helped them dramatically reduce the lead times on their products, enabling them to outperform many of their competitors. This is what we mean when we talk about improved customer service levels. Some of our customers choose to pass along the time and cost savings to their customers, allowing them to be more competitive in their market while still attaining the margins that they desire. Others actually charge a premium for faster turnaround on orders. We actually have a customer who makes specialty products that does exactly that. So what does all of this do for you? Well, it can lead to increased profitability. And isn't that what we're all really looking for? This is directly related to doing things better, faster, and ideally at a lower cost. Does every user realize all of these benefits? Certainly not. Every company is faced with their own unique problem areas, so some of these may not be an issue for you while others are. Are these the only benefits you can derive from PBS Manufacturing? Absolutely not. There are many other ways PBS Manufacturing can help you. We just picked a few key benefits folks tend to find to introduce you to the potential PBS Manufacturing may offer your business. We'd like to spend some time with you reviewing your operations and help you determine whether or not PBS Manufacturing can help you achieve some or all of these goals. Contact us today to set up a time to talk with you and your staff, and let's see if PBS Manufacturing makes sense for you. Contact us at 800-969-7900 at extension 145 today to start the conversation.